Hi, we're going to be doing another puzzle today. This is another Ravensburger puzzle. It's for children, specifically ages 7 to 12. It's a children's globe and it has 180 pieces. What's cool about this puzzle is it also comes with a display stand which will allow it to balance and rotate on there. So let's go ahead, we'll open this up and we'll see exactly what we've got in there. Okay, so I'll set the lid here aside so we can use it as a guide. We've got all our pieces in here. We've got our rotating stand. And it also has this little base, so if you want, you can just display it on here instead. Here's our picture diagram. And some really basic, simple instructions on the back as well on how to do it. So I'm going to go ahead, open up our bag, and then we'll start separating the pieces. Now, what I like to do, as I mentioned before, I have these little trays. You can use bowls or boxes, but I like to separate my pieces. Since there's 180 in here, I'll probably put maybe 50, 50, 50, and 30 in each little tray, and then we'll work on it that way. Okay. Okay, so now that we have all of our pieces separated, I'm going to go ahead and put aside the 3 trays that I'm not going to be using. I'm going to start working first with numbers 1 through 50. And what I like to do to make it easy is I'll start taking out a few numbers at a time and start putting them in order to help me save time. So let's do that next. Okay, so now I have 25 pieces laid out here in front of me. The diagram is going to show you how you're going to be putting the pieces together, and they're going to go in a circular motion. One thing also that you want to take into consideration, all your pieces are going to have an arrow on them, and it's going to be usually underneath. And that arrow is going to show you where your next piece is going to go. So number 6 would be going near here. Now, when you put it together, it should fit perfectly. If it doesn't, then you've put it the wrong way. So So you would just move it. But see, it can't go that way. So this is the correct way. And then number 7 will be going next to this. Another thing that I want you to notice is your numbers 6 and 9, as well as number 8, which I don't see it here, but these numbers, they look the same regardless of which direction they are. So this little dot next to it is going to be to the right side on the bottom, and that'll show you which way your piece goes. And here is number 8. You'll notice the dot to the right side of it and the arrow pointing underneath it. Okay, so let's go ahead and start our puzzle. Of course, your first piece is going to be number 1. Number 2 doesn't fit that way, so it's going to go there. Number 3, the arrow is pointing this way, and that fit perfect. So number 4, we know is going to go this way. And number 5 will fit right there. So now you have your first 5 pieces. Okay, there's your arrow. Here's my number 6 with a dot to the right side. And there you go. So now our puzzle ball is complete. You can see all the different continents. You can see different oceans. There's your Indian Ocean. It'll show you what animals can be found in those countries. You have, for instance, here in Colombia and Venezuela, Brazil, Peru, Paraguay, Argentina, they're all labeled for you. You've got your animals or sea creatures of the ocean. There's just camels. So now we're going to go ahead and put our stand together. And you have two options. You can either display it just like that on this little dish, or we can go ahead and set it up just like a globe. So let's do that. You've got these little pieces. And what we're going to do first, these two small pieces are going to be inserted into each end of your globe. So you'll see a little hole. So you just push that right in. And we'll put the other one right in here. There you go. Okay, so now we're going to attach this to the base. And next, these instructions show you that once you put your globe in there, then we're going to insert these long pins, and this is going to help keep it in place. So let's do the bottom one first. Okay. Now you're going to line this up so that you can push those little pins into the holes. I might have to do it without the base, make it easier. Okay, so there's one. Then we're going to line up the other one right here and push the pin in. See, that holds it in place. Now we can go ahead and pop it into our base. And there you go. Your globe. And it spins freely. You can display it on your desk, in your bedroom, or in the family room so the whole family can enjoy it. So I hope you enjoyed watching this puzzle being put together. And if you have any questions, pop me a question or a comment. And I hope you subscribe to my channel so that you can see more of these great puzzles being put together. Thank you.